Ooh, looks like breakfast. Yeah. Mm. Mm. This is good. Mm. Mm. Oh, wow. So, yeah, egg and liverwurst sandwich on a bagel. It works. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So, anyways, Sunday morning, beautiful morning, very calm, very mellow. It definitely looks like a good day to go fishing. It's a bit overcast, so you don't have the bright screaming sunshine. So yeah, I'm gonna go fishing right after I finish eating my breakfast. Oh yeah, so anywho, here I am out at the water, and I'm quite enjoying myself. And yes, I'm doing a bit of fishing and doing a bit of commentating as well on the process, because yeah, the two are not necessarily exclusive to one another. And it's a beautiful day out here on the breakwall. Yeah, absolutely. There you are. Hello. That's a pretty big snapping turtle in there. Yeah, that's a big one. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a beautiful snapping turtle. Hello, snapping turtle. So I'm right at the 10th Street Bridge, and yeah, there was a snapping turtle right down here. Ooh yeah. Got a little footage of him. Hell yeah. Owen Sound, where you can see snapping turtles right off the downtown, just swimming in the river. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, anywho, good morning. It's Monday. Monday. Yesterday I was out fishing. Sunday. Yeah. Today it's Monday. And I got a few things I got to do today, but first I wanted to talk about something that I've been noticing. Yeah. Evangelical fundamentalist apologists are really jumping on the idea that people become atheists in order to be able to have sex with whoever we want. When I was a Christian, we had sex with whoever we wanted. We were Christians. To this day, Christians have sex with whoever they want. You don't have to become an atheist. You don't have to arrive at atheism in order to be able to have sex with whoever you want to have sex with. I mean, take a look at the average Christian community, the average Christian church. There are so many people having sex with each other within the Christian establishment, it is ridiculous. And I can have gay sex with my gay lover, except I don't have a gay lover, and I don't want to have gay sex because I'm an exclusive heterosexual. But when I was a Christian, there were a lot of my fellow Christians who were having a lot of gay sex with their gay lovers and with random gay hookups. Because, yeah, Christianity doesn't stop you from having gay sex. Just check any Christian congregation, seriously. Honestly, yeah. There's a lot of secrecy about it. They're very secretive about it. They're very hidden about it. They bury it under a wall of bullshit. But yeah, there are a lot of men in the congregation who are taking it in the butt from other men, either as a happy monogamous couple or as random hookups in church bathrooms, school bathrooms, hospital bathrooms, office bathrooms, bus station bathrooms, airport bathrooms, train station bathrooms, city hall bathrooms. Yeah. Yee. Yeah, I once walked in on two assistant youth pastors having a little bit of fun together, very devout Christians, and they just couldn't help themselves. They had to bang in a city hall bathroom, and I just went in there to clean the goddamn thing because I was working for the city at the time, and there they were, just one of them receiving, the other one giving, and happily drilling away there, and pants around their ankles. Yeah. They were very happy men. Yeah. Hey, can you please lock the door before you do that? Honestly, a little fucking decorum. This was at a time when I was still at least nominally a Christian. I hadn't yet arrived at no longer a Christian. So I was still nominally Christian, even though I was struggling at the time. Yeah. And yeah, stumbling upon two pastors having gay sex together in the city hall bathroom was, disconcerting. Yeah. But yes, when I was a Christian, there were a lot of scandals in the church. Men who were caught having gay sex with other men within the church, who would go up and they would do the teary-eyed, "Oh, it was the devil made me do it, I was tempted. Please, Jesus, forgive me." Like, dude, you're gay. Get over it. Yeah. And the thing is that, yeah, as a heterosexual, I have no interest in having gay sex with anybody. And I'm never going to have a gay lover. So there's that. Yeah. 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 So, yeah. But somehow I made it to atheism. I arrived at atheism. How did I arrive at atheism? Well, I didn't arrive by wanting to have sex with people, because that was just nonsense. Anybody can have sex with anybody. And it wasn't because I wanted to listen to secular music, because I already listened to secular music. Yeah, yeah. And today, as an atheist, I still listen to religious music as well as secular music. And it's very often on the same fucking album. As I said, Black Sabbath's After Forever, from their Master of Reality, which also includes the song Sweet Leaf and the song Children of the Grave. Very great songs, yeah. And Into the Void. Very great songs. Yeah, you know that one. Yeah. Oh, fuck, that's a beautiful bass riff. Yeah. Yeah. But in any case, yes. As an atheist, I continue to, yes, have sex with my girlfriend on a regular basis, just like I did back when I was a Christian, before I arrived at atheism, before I had even considered the possibility that atheism might be anything other than the scariest thought in the world. I was having sex with my girlfriend. And then on Sundays, we would walk to church together holding hands. And we would sit through sermons because we were Christians. And yeah, we were Christians, and we were having sex with each other regularly and often. Yeah. And then going to church on Sunday, absolutely. And yeah, we were Christians. We had sex with each other. Yeah. We were having sex with the person we wanted to have sex with while being Christian. We didn't have to become atheists in order to have sex with each other. We just had to have sex with each other. We had to be attracted to each other, we had to want each other, and we had to have a place to go to have some privacy, because we had decorum. Yeah. Yeah. And Anybody asked in church, are you two having sex with? Yeah. Yeah. And I could read any book I wanted when I was a Christian. There were some books that I was told I mustn't read, but I still read them while being a Christian. Yeah. Come to think of it, it wasn't becoming an atheist so I could read books so much as it was reading books that ultimately led me to begin questioning my faith as a Christian, having doubts about the sacred doctrines that I had been spoon-fed all my life, and gradually arriving at the point of not being able to be a Christian anymore because I couldn't believe the bullshit that I was being fed. But even after I left Christianity, I still didn't magically begin to be attracted to men. I'm still not attracted to men. I still think men are the ugliest things in the world. And I really don't understand how women can stand us. Because we are fucking hideous. We're not attractive. We're hideous. Yeah. So all you ladies out there, thank you for putting up with us ugly, ugly men. Thank you for not being lesbians. And if you are lesbians, thank you for inviting me. Yes, you know who you are. You know who you are. Thank you. Oh, yeah. And on that note, yeah. So, yeah. I didn't become an atheist to be able to have sex. I was having sex when I was a Christian. I didn't become an atheist to have gay sex because I have never had an interest in gay sex because I'm heterosexual. That's a thing. I have a distinct sexuality. I am heterosexual, which means I have no interest in gay sex. I'm sorry, I just don't. And if you believe that your interest in gay sex somehow does not make you gay, I have news for you. You're gay. Yeah. And you can beg Jesus to forgive you for having that encounter with that strange guy in the bathroom all you want. But the fact that you were looking for a guy to have sex with in the bathroom, for another man to have sex with in a bathroom, that just says that you are a repressed closet homosexual. You are gay. You need to get over it, come out of the closet, and just be freaking fabulous. Okay? And you can do this and still believe that Jesus exists. Yes. Yeah. You could be Christian and gay. I've seen people do it all the time. I've seen people come out of the closet and continue to be Christians out of the closet, openly involved in a beautiful, loving, healthy relationship with their gay partner. They do it all the time, and so can you. If you are fixated on gay sex, you're gay. Because, well, I'm a heterosexual, and I don't think about gay sex. The only time that I think about it is when you bring it up and try to claim that it's the reason that I became an atheist, honestly. Seriously. Yeah. When I was a Christian, I read science books. As an atheist, I still read science books. When I was a Christian, I listened to secular music. As an atheist, I listen to secular music. I also listen to religious music. Absolutely. I listen to religious music. I listen to Hindu hymns and Christian hymns. I listen to some of the most beautiful, beautiful spiritual music, works of people like Bach and Schubert and Beethoven and Handel. Yes, Handel. Yes. And Lully. These people wrote beautiful works, symphonies of devotion to their faith as Christians. And I enjoy that music because it's good music. Now, on the other hand, there's a lot of really bad music out there. Church basement recordings of really bad bands that are put together by youth pastors with no talent whatsoever. And it's called Christian rock. And it's terrible. Not because it's Christian, but because it's just bloody awful. And I can say this from the position of being able to appreciate, again, Black Sabbath, After Forever, a rock gospel hymn, a song of devotion to Jesus, which I love. It's a beautiful song. I enjoy it. But some of these songs being put out by these church basement Christian rock bands just really suck. They're just really bad. They're just obnoxious sermons put together to badly tuned guitar and arrhythmic drums. Yeah, arrhythmic drumming. Yeah. Youth pastors who put together a rock and roll band from teenagers with no musical abilities whatsoever record the resulting mess, which includes them screaming into a microphone about how you're going to go to hell if you don't give all your money to the church. Yeah. Or some other nonsense like that. Yeah. That's just bad music. And it would be bad music if it was written to honor Satan. It would be bad music if it was written to be entirely secular. It would still be bad music because it's bad music. Good music is good music regardless of whether it's religious or secular. Bad music is bad music regardless of whether it's religious or secular. See how that works? Yeah. And yes, as I said, as an atheist, I still don't have gay sex with any gay lovers because I'm not into that. And if you're into that, you're gay. And you need to accept that you're gay and get over yourself. Okay? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So, anywho. So, yeah, there's nothing that I can do as an atheist that I couldn't do as a Christian when I was still a Christian. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I could listen to secular music then. I could have sex with whoever I wanted then. I could read whatever books I wanted then. I could do whatever I wanted when I was a Christian. The only difference was if it was something the church didn't approve of, I would feel bad about doing it, and I would pray to Jesus to forgive me for it. And then it would all be better. But there's something else. There is something better that I need to say, and that is, when I was a Christian, a lot of my fellow Christians did a lot worse than have sex with whoever they wanted, or read books, or listen to music. A lot of my fellow Christians were doing far worse things. A lot of my fellow Christians were caught doing far worse things. There was one guy, I went to high school with him. We were in high school together still. He disappeared from school for a few months, and then he came back, and seems that he was in juvie for a few months. He was discovered to have raped a number of children. And he did this while he was a Christian, and he was still Christian afterwards, and he made a huge production of asking Jesus to forgive him. And the pastor said, "You are forgiven, you are forgiven, you are forgiven." And he went right back to asking out 10-year-olds again. And yes, very often the Christian parents of those 10-year-olds approved of the relationships between their daughters, their 10-year-old daughters, their 9-year-old daughters, their 8-year-old daughters, and this 17-year-old, yes, he was older than me, I was 16, he was 17, dating 7-year-olds, okay? Yeah. And not taking no for an answer. And the Christian parents of these children were telling their children to just shut up and take it, because this guy Well, his parents were fairly wealthy. He was going to inherit a business, and his juvenile record would be expunged. And so he would be a perfect husband. And they just needed to shut up and take it. Yeah.